Are you somebody who really wants to make a change in your life, and yet you do habits and you have patterns and behaviors that you really hate and that you don't want to do, but then you wake up and you say, "Oh, maybe next week I'll start doing this, or next month I'll do this, or what have you." But then the pattern and the behavior just keep repeating, kind of like a little hamster on that little wheel, and you keep repeating the pattern, you get the same income and you get the same outcome. It's very understandable, and I really think it's because so many traditional trainings and regular coaching are not going to teach you how to access your subconscious mind and rewire it for new levels of success, new levels of income, new actions, new behaviors, certainly a lot more confidence and clarity in who you are. So if you're a professional, you are your business, right? You sell yourself every day. I don't care what you do. You absolutely share your energy, your resources, your genius, your profession with people. So if you're staying on this loop or you have a behavior pattern or a habit that you absolutely hate, stay tuned for 5 more minutes because I'm going to give you some solutions to break these habits. Now, I will tell you it's work, guys. Oh, I have a wand. There's no magic wand, right? I do use this, but offer up here, right? So you have to do the work. You have to practice. Practice, practice, practice. Look at any athlete that's really good at what they do. They do it every day. They go out and play again, even though they played or skied or tennis or whatever it is they're doing. They practice, they get better, they improve, they tweak. I'm practicing here on YouTube. I'm fairly new creating my channel, not new at what I'm doing, but learning how to put myself out there and share more resources. So let's dive into this today so that you can break the pattern. So understand that your subconscious mind will always do what it feels safe doing. It will always stay committed to the familiar pattern that you were programmed with. And how we get wired is from 0 to 8 years old. All that data we got put in really wires our behavior as adults. And because most people are trying to change things on the outside to get the outcome and the income and the results or goals that they want. They're really not identifying what's happening inside, right? So your subconscious doesn't want to do this big drastic thing from stress with money or struggle if that's where you're at, or just plain mediocre or medium, whatever it is, to some massive level of success because that's not familiar. Now, if you were raised with a very successful, abundant lifestyle, that would feel familiar to you. So it's easy to reproduce that pattern. Okay. A lot of people don't get this. They're trying to read more books and trying to do more things, and they don't really understand that they themselves have to do the work because remember, familiar to the subconscious feels safe, right? And it's always going to choose safety over something that's unfamiliar. Okay. I'll tell you guys, I did not build my own success by learning more strategies and more goal setting. I learned human behavior. I learned NLP. I learned hypnotherapy. And for those of you that don't know me, I am Cappi Pidwell, and I'm a speaker, I'm an author, and I'm a master of NLP and hypnotherapy. And I've been helping people rewire their money mindset to make a lot more, to have greater lives, so much more fulfillment and happiness in their own lives. And I've been doing this for 30 years. So I want you to get that most people don't fail or not get their goals because they don't want it. And I can tell you, your subconscious mind does not align to what you want. And there's so many things out there like, why? What's your why or whatever? Well, it doesn't really care what your why is. It cares about your familiar feeling, right? So it cares about what you believe feels safe for you. So if you tend to procrastinate and that feels safe for you, you probably procrastinate, right? And if it does what feels familiar and you don't know how to break that pattern, you really want to understand what you do first, okay? So if your subconscious links anything to success that might be stressful or more pressure for you, or maybe a fear of rejection, more responsibility, then you will grow and flow. And then if that's the belief at the subconscious, you will sabotage it. And, the craziest part is, again, most people don't even know they're doing it. So You have to rewire. And again, that's a process. It's why I offer free calls in the link below. I have a free download that you can go get and practice. You have to start somewhere because your mind, your subconscious is going to keep fighting you basically and keeping you stuck if you don't start to feel familiar with something else. So here's how you get unstuck. You start to practice a new feeling. I know that might sound weird, but so let's say you procrastinate. I'm just going to use that as an example. And you want to be more, productive. Then what would productive feel like? Would you feel more confident? Would you get up earlier? Would you feel proud? Would you feel accomplished? Like, what are those feelings? And if you don't have those natural feelings, that is the daily practice. Get up in front of a mirror and go stand in front of a mirror for 5 minutes and tell yourself, I'm more, energetic. I have more energy. You have to practice just like an actress or an actor would practice a role. If you want to change outside of you and you're not willing to make the change inside of you, you're going to stay stuck. I've seen it thousands and thousands of times. So if you're ready to get unstuck and grow your business fast, so if you're ready to get unstuck and grow your business and your income at a rapid rate, book a call with me. Let's see if you're a fit and I'm a fit with you for us to work together to get you where you want to go 10 times faster because I will rewire this and then you'll find everything else follows. So go ahead and book a call with me. The link is below or go just grab my free download, whatever's easier for you. And of course, subscribe to my channel and I will see you in the next video.